Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And WandaVision is an upcoming Disney Plus show that fans are really excited to see. And there's been a lot of really unique things happening behind the scenes when it comes to this Disney Plus series, as besides the fact that this might be the only series we see launch sometime this year still for the Disney Plus side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's been some really interesting rumors, speculation, and some production history that we wanted to talk about today because it does look like there's some hidden things throughout what we've seen from this TV show already, whether it be pre-release images or video, that really makes us wonder what is actually going on with this show. So let's go ahead and talk about this new tidbit of information that has been making people across the MCU community online kind of just spiral into a bunch of crazy conspiracy theories. Now, essentially, the main thing that a lot of eagle-eyed Marvel fans have been paying attention to over the course of the past couple of weeks has been a very minor detail on Vision when you look at his tie. If you look closely, you can actually see that his tie has this very odd symbol. And because of the fact that this show already from the trailers is so specific with its imagery in every single aspect, we're curious to see if there's some sort of hidden thing going on involving this symbol and what it could potentially mean or represent in the greater scheme or the greater scope of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So essentially, what we see with this symbol on Vision's tie is these 4 dots with 2 of them together boxed in a square and then 2 of them on opposite sides that are not in the square. Now, this has led to a ton of fan theory and speculation, whether it's imagery to what's going on in this trailer and why it's so odd. And we already have a glimpse that they're in this very artificial world, but a lot of fans have speculated that it could also be this imagery to the idea that Wanda and Vision are together inside of this trapped box that they're in. However, their real world counterparts are separated by this weird space in between. That's one of the biggest interesting and unique theories going around, but there's also been a ton of other speculative theories that this symbol could be relating to foreshadowing or other characters that might appear in this TV series that are trying to get into this world that they've boxed themselves into, to even larger things with how this show could play out a larger role in the rest of the MCU and what they could be doing with mutants and X-Men. It's really become this massive rabbit hole when it comes to the MCU and this one individual Disney Plus show. Now, there's a few other really interesting things to note when it comes to this show and some of the updates and news that have been going on around it, but specifically, one thing that a lot of people have been talking about is that it looks like this show was originally planned for a release maybe around Halloween time. As we see in the trailer alone, there's a lot of Halloween imagery, but also some of the production design details kind of allude to the fact that there was this heavy emphasis on Halloween thematically in this show. So it wouldn't be too surprising if when we see the show, Halloween might play a larger role, as maybe the original release was supposed to be around the Halloween time. They had to push it back a little bit later because of everything that's been going on. But nonetheless, we are really curious about this show. The quality from the trailers we've seen so far seems really, really good. And that's something that we were nervous about when we even had those first announcements early on, that Marvel would be taking on these shows and translating the Marvel Cinematic Universe into a TV show, which has been done before, but that was the concern. Not to the highest quality that Marvel fans are used to, but it looks like this one's on track to be something really interesting. So what do you think these symbols mean? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, uploaded every single day of the week. That's it for today, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?